everybody, it's Gavin Creel. I'm here at Broadway.com to do Ask a Star. And this is my little star, Wallace Clemens Creel. He doesn't want to stay here. So we're going to let him have a bone, and I'm going to stay and answer your questions. Scram. Hoy. Robin Sutton Foster is an untalented, unattractive, short, miserable person, and I never want to work with her again. Next question, please. No, I'm kidding. Shannon, do I have any hidden talents? The immediate one that I think of that I feel like everybody can do is... I can do that. Joey Lamb and I used to do that in the 3rd grade, in the back of the 3rd grade. I can't really do it as well on the other side. Oh, I can. Tulip, I love your name. Go, Tulip. What are your parents' names, I wonder? Okay, sorry, Tulip. I think the hippiest thing I did today was I didn't shower yet. And then I just did a thing where I played with my armpits, so my hands probably don't smell very good right now. That's probably it. I don't bathe sometimes. And I haven't washed my hair in a while. Like, even when I bathe, I don't wash my hair. Ugh. Oh, Christine, my first role in a musical was in Camelot in high school. And I played Sir Sagamore, and I was a sophomore when I was cast, so I thought, oh my gosh, I'm a sophomore, and sophomores didn't usually get cast. And I thought, oh, I'm awesome. I'm really good. It was my first musical, and I got a part, and I went to the script read, and nobody gets cut in high school, you know, so there's like 9,000 people in the play. And we open up the script read, and everyone's there, and all the chorus is sitting in the ensemble of the auditorium, and all the principals are up on the stage, and I thought, oh, look at me, I'm a sophomore. And we open it up, and I'm like, Sir Sagamore, I'm Sir Sagamore. They're reading and reading, and I'm getting more and more embarrassed because I have no lines. And we get to a scene where I like Sir Sagamore. 2 words, and that was all I said in the entire play. Words, not even a line, not even a complete sentence. And mine. So the chorus, the entire chorus just laughed at me on stage. Even in the performance, they'd be like, you know, and mine, and mine. And on the last day, I put in a milady at the end. And mine, milady. Yeah. Oh, Amy, you're about to out me into big musical theater cheeseball, but I have to say, the person I think I want, whose career in the musical theater, whose career that like excites me the most is Adina, because she's got a great pop career. She's doing her own thing and writing her own music and singing her own songs, and she's played 2 of the most iconic roles, Maureen and oh, what's that girl, that green girl's name? You know, and I admire her and her career choices in the musical theater, so I think I probably like to be, you know, a little male Idina Menzel. Mike, you asked about Wally. Here Wally is. Come here. Look. Okay, get it. That's Wally. He's very hungry all the time, and he's had a lot of behavior problems that I try to handle, but, you know, puppies are puppies, and what can you do? He's amazing, and I live in a very small apartment at present, and when I come home at the end of the day, it's the best thing to come home, and there he is, ready to greet me and go outside and take a poop. I named Wally Wally because I was going to name him Motor. I wanted to name my next boy dog, I'll name him Motor. But when I picked him up, he was so lazy, and as a puppy, he was so lethargic, I was like, he's not a Motor. And then my friend Catherine, who went with me to get him, said, what do you think you're going to name him? And I said, he looks like a Wally to me. Because I'd just seen that movie, and I don't know, it just seemed like a little Wally. And she said, ooh, but when he's bad, it's Walter. And I was like, what about Wallace? Did you hear that? And now he's Wallace Clemens Creel, because Clemens is my mom's maiden name, and obviously my last name's Creel, so this is Wallace Clemens Creel. And he does this, hey, look at the camera. look at the camera. He does, oh, I'm so freaked out. Oh my gosh, what's going on around here? And he does, oh, I'm really old. I'm freaked out. I'm old. I'm freaked out. I'm old. Thanks for the question. My name is Gavin because I think my mom and dad watched The Love Boat and had heard the name Gavin MacLeod, who was Captain Steubing in The Love Boat. And I think that's where they heard the name initially. And my dad's name is Jim. And come here, we're answering the question. And Jim is, like I said, my dad's name, so that's my middle name, Gavin James Creel. I got Wally at the North Shore Animal League in Port Washington, Long Island. It's an amazing rescue organization, and he was 10 weeks old, and I think he was a hurricane rescue because they sent up a lot of the dogs in the south that were going to be having to ship from the shelters in the south to come to the north so they could be saved. And he was just a little beautiful little puppy, and I just decided after Godspell didn't happen, I was like, you know, I've been waiting to get a dog for like 10 years, I'm just going to do it. And it's a lot of work, and he's a pain in the butt sometimes, but, oh, you get a cookie? But he's really good. Watch this, watch this. Okay, ready? No. The treat is right there. Okay. Isn't that great? It's so good. He doesn't listen to me other than that. There's not food involved. And there he goes, he's off. Thanks, Aaron. I think you're pretty sweet. Yeah, Good Time Nation, I'm really proud of my debut pop record, and I had a huge, the record came about all because of Robbie Roth, who's my co-writer, and the GC. That's short for Gavin Creel. We're now working on our second record, and we're working on writing a musical, and writing is definitely one of my passions, so I love that you love it, and please tell your friends, and get in the car and turn it on, roll down the windows, and scream. Pretty sweet, man. I was a show-off. I was third of three. I have two older sisters, and they were both like athletes. They were the record holders in basketball, and Allison, my oldest sister Heather was like a basketball legend, and then Allison took her jersey number and carried on the basketball legend and scored like 1,000 points in 3 years. And I was just this fruity little kid who liked to sing and show off and run around the house in his underwear, like just obnoxious and asking for attention all the time. And it turned into a career. Cheers. It's an incredible thing because this audience that we've been talking to all night and we've been telling the story and connecting to, they're so moved at the end of the play that they come rushing up on stage, and the release that we get, and the dancing and the energy, and people wiping tears away and putting peace signs up in the air, and just being unashamed to be joyful. It's a great place to deliver an audience, and I'm really grateful for that, you know, I don't know any other Broadway show that does this, so I'm really grateful that Hair does that.